2. Well, hello, chaps and chappets. Welcome to this very dark and somber night in the middle of starting to get cold part of France, where I live. Sorry, I've started this stream a little early because I am a punctual person and I like doing things, well, being prepared. And I've been prepared for over 2 hours now, testing out all this new technology and stuff. Which leads me to why I'm doing this live stream. So thanks for watching. But anyway, streaming, is it the future? Good question. Something which has a double meaning. Now, for me personally, streaming seems to be part of normal life now. People are trying to be the first to pronounce everything, you know. Oh, I went to a Bon Jovi concert, stream it. And then, you know, you're scrolling through your Facebook and, oh, there it is. Or some people are doing YouTube videos. They're filming them and then instantly uploading them as soon as they've been filmed. And, you know, the event has just like been an hour past of the thing that they filmed. So we are living in a time where the speed of information needs to be now. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? If you have any questions, write them in the comments and I can read them out during this stream. So please do, and I will read them out and try to answer those questions as well. So yeah, for me, streaming is starting to be the future. I think everything is going to be and needs to be streamed to be current, because the board game industry itself, if your game is not a success within the first 3 months, it's never going to be a success. And that's due to the fact that we live in this cult of the new. Things need to come up really, really quickly and need to make a big bang and a big splosh. Kickstarters need to make a big bang and big splosh before they come onto Kickstarter, and then they hopefully bring in lots of money. Board games are the same. That there are so many great board games which have slipped through the fingers of so many people because maybe it didn't get out to enough reviewers, or maybe it didn't get enough exposure. I'm hearing about this from time to time. You know, this board game is a great game, but nobody's talking about it because the publisher didn't publicize it, which is a bit, shooting yourself in the foot a bit. But it's this whole idea of everything is now, and in an instant, it is gone. Now, from the double entendre of this question is streaming, is it the future, in regards to my YouTube channel? Because of constraints of time, it is quite easy to just get your mobile phone out and do a Richard Ham and go, this is how you play the game. You get some cards here and you do this and do that. And and that's how you play the game. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do that bit again. Sorry, Richard. But it just seems to be, again, Richard's, no, I'm not trying to insult the guy, because I speak to the guy quite regularly, and he's a great, he's one of these reviewers which I don't mind watching, because he has such a great vocabulary and that's such a great background on the games themselves and the mechanisms and what works and what doesn't work. But it's just like, it seems like he could just do live streaming videos and that will generate, instantaneously his work. Whereas what I've always tried to do, and I've strived to do, is to try and get more and more professional and try to give the viewer their video which highlights everything about the game from the components to the rules to the intricate little mechanisms which work together, and the corners of the cards, whether they are sharp or not, just little details with the close-ups and with the narration. But that takes a hell of a lot of time. And it's time that I don't have. Am I still reviewing? If you look at my YouTube channel, it doesn't look like I am reviewing at the moment. But I am still reviewing because I do have a website that I run, BoardGamesEverybodyShould.com. And as you can see, it's not just English, it's French as well, because I've taken on two friends, my friends Guillaume and Arnold, who are writing reviews for me to try to fill in the blanks in the times that I can't do videos. And that seems to be becoming more and more prevalent nowadays due to the fact that I have other work to do now. Yes, I have a team, which is great. It's nice. People that live close to me that I can, talk to and play with. Well, they used to live close to me, and now they're 30 and 50 minutes away from me. But it's nice to have other people that I can talk to, even though I'm talking to them in French, that about this passion that we have. And these guys I respect for their points of view. Therefore, I've asked them to write reviews for me. And therefore, we can put more content out, so to speak. And the channel doesn't really have to die, because at the moment, I am very, very, very occupied by doing this board game music at the moment. It started with the Seventh Continent. It went on to Claustrophobia, 1643, Chronicles of Crime, Pool Pool, which has just been done, Abyss, which is coming, and this down here, Dungeons and Dragons, Lost Minds and Phandelver, which is with Syrinscape. Yes, I'm working with Syrinscape now. And they have a big demand for music and sound effects for Dungeons and Dragons, as well as they have a board game app and they want more board game stuff. So I have currently lined up a few more board game projects, which I will get to at some stage. But being creative musically takes a lot more work than creating a video of a review of a board game that some people can knock out in half an hour. And so I have been thinking about maybe the future is streaming for me. Maybe the future is I write a review which takes 2-3 hours to do, which I then post on my blog with some photographs of the game itself. At the moment, I am this game has been on the table for nearly 2 weeks. I've been trying to play through the scenarios. I played through the first scenario, and then work has taken over my life. Family has taken over my life. And, it's hard when your kids get papa, papa all the time. And it's like, oh, I've got this to do, papa, papa, kala. You can't say no, can you? Seriously, no, you can't say no. So it's a case of, 3 hours or so to write a review, and then an hour to set this up, switch on the camera, and spiel out that review. And then that's a video done. Instead of the day of filming, editing, making sure that I've said the right thing in the right place, then doing close-ups, and then editing that in with the music and the effects and the peels, and which takes a day, 2 days, maybe longer, depending on the size of the game. And it's like, I don't have that time anymore. I want to have that time because it's something that I enjoy doing. I love doing. I love presenting a game. I want people to play games, don't we? We all want to play games. We all want to do this wonderful thing together. And if you can make it easy for people to access that, then I'm all for it. And that's why I like explaining games. I like finding my own little, river between the mountains of the rulebook, which makes that game plonk onto the table, and all of a sudden everybody's playing and understanding. But that's something that I'm not going to be able to do anymore, which is a bummer. It's a bummer, dude. Yeah. So it looks like streaming is the future. And that is, I've rushed through my list here really, really quickly. I can't believe this. This is the good thing. I can go to bed in a minute now. I don't have to worry about rendering and crud like that. I can just, click stop, go to bed. But that is my plans for Board Games Everybody Should, is to do live streaming reviews. So I'm going to be sat here at the table with the board game probably in my hand like so. I've got some cameras. I'm going to try to do multi-camera. So I have like a camera here looking at me. And then as you saw later when I did the screen share, I can do this. And then you can see the close-ups of the cards and what they say and the details and the characters and whatever. And I can explain how to play the game in my really cool kind of slicker than snot method instead of reading the rules dryly to you. And then give a review, and a review that I've thought about a lot, because it's not just a case of switch on the camera and go, this game is good. I like this game because there's cards and the cards look nice. So I'm going to give it 10. Oh, yeah, I haven't got a mobile phone, so I can't play the game. Oh, yeah. So I want to keep that high level of depth of review at the same time. Again, that would probably lead to babbling. So I've been searching to get better and better quality, but if I do this streaming, my quality is going to drop because I'm going to go into babbling. I'm going to go into repeating myself. I'm going to go into these mental blanks that I have when the train goes off the track, which is, it happens very regularly. And if it does happen, I just stick up this advert.
This video was made possible with the help of Game Toppers. Upgrade your gaming experience with a Game Topper.
Which is great. I can edit out things. I could scratch my behind. I was actually scratching my behind while that advert was playing because Game Toppers makes your bum itch, I tell you. No, but the quality will go down, but the message will still be the same. This game is either good. This is a board game for anybody who likes cheese, or this is a board game for anybody who likes crime drama. This is a board game for anybody who likes exploring. That is the purpose of. That's the purpose of videos. This is a medium which is quicker and easy to digest than reading, because there's a voice and there's a face sometimes, not always, but there's a face as well, which I think transmits the message a little bit more easily than having to read a review. But a written review can be stellar. A writer will search for words which will make the game pop off the page for you, whereas with the camera and everything, it pops off the page automatically, it pops off the screen because you're looking at it. So that's the difference. And as I said, it's a time thing, and I'm hoping that it will work. But I won't just do live streaming reviews. I've done one already. I did one about 4 years ago. I did one for Ticket to Ride, which was quite interesting. Quite funny as well. But as I think Clay was mentioned on Facebook, there's rambling and there's meaningless crud. Whereas in something which is edited, it's put together in chunks. So like in 2 minutes, you know if you like the game or not. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. As well as streaming, because technology is here, streaming in different places at the same time. So I can stream here. So if someone's commenting on YouTube, I can see it. If someone's commenting on Facebook, I can see it. If I get later on to Twitch, I'll be able to see comments from Twitch at the same time. So I can do this and go, okay. And I think that's another good thing as well. Streaming video, doing a video review streamed, I'll be able to tell you my impressions and show you the components. But at the same time, you'll be able to ask questions directly to me, or point out things, or ask to see close-ups of something, or ask what point of this game rubs me the wrong way, or whatever. And that's the great thing about it. And the other great thing about it is I don't have to do just board game reviews. I could do an interview. I can get someone else's on this screen, and we could talk. Now, we already do the Board Game Babble, me and Berkey do, and that's fun. But I liked the interviewing that we do. We do it as like a game show. And so I'm thinking maybe I can do that again here, but different type of game show. But a game show where I have a board game designer or a board game publisher, or maybe just another person in the media. I might dig up Lance Mikester, the Undead Viking, and put a camera in front of his face and see if he can answer these really bizarre questions that I have for him. Just to have fun and to give you content and give you something to look at, because I want to. I don't want this to die. But as I said, work constraints at the moment are around music, because at the moment music is paying. There was a time when board game reviews was paying. I was getting paid for doing Kickstarter videos, but that has dissipated over the past year. And I think that's primarily due to lots of other people doing the same thing, but doing it for free, which, I'm nothing against them. I started doing it by doing it for free. But, it kind of okay, that river has dried up. Let's pray something comes along. And luckily music came along. And if you like music in board games and sound effects in board games, then hopefully I can do something about that. So there you go. Let's go back to the question. Streaming, is it the future? What do you think? Write a comment down below if you've missed this live stream. I see nobody's written any comments so far, because probably they're thinking, I'll put this on the background. I'll make Barry happy. Yes, Barry's happy. But yeah, let me know what you think. Is live streaming the future? Are we going to be live streaming everything? I know we FaceTime a lot. It's oh, look, Mama, he's learning to walk. Yeah, see? And she lives 2 doors down. But that's the world we live in. So, without further ado, I'm going to use this wonderful technology to do an outro, because this is wonderful. And I'll catch up with you soon. Ciao for now. Remember to please play nice with each other. And if you want to check out everything that we do, you can always go to boardgameseverybodyshould.com, where, here it is. We do reviews in French and in English. Yes, we do Kickstarter videos. We do Berkey and Badger's Board Game Babble and board game soundtracks. Ooh. And you can contact me there as well. So without further ado, just sitting at the table next to Felicia would be quite nice. Wouldn't it be good? I got some board games.